Where are you gonna whine? Let the children sing. Django's whining up in here. Who Django is? His name is Django Unchained Misfit, and he's my dog Unchained. It's probably crazy loud. I can hear myself. But hopefully we don't have that flush sound that we had last time. And of course, you know, we're still dealing with some heat. So yes, you're right. I do have the air conditioning on here. But you know what? We're really here to discuss some more serious, pressing matters. And that is the shooting death of one Sonia Massey, Sangamon County, USA, in Illinois. This has been something that is taking the world by storm right now, and it's nothing out of the ordinary. Just your plain old American police shooting. Yeah. Here's a little thumbnail I made real quick. I whipped it up. Sean Grayson is the offending officer. He has been arrested. He has been fired from his job. Well, I mean, 10 years ago, they weren't, you know, police officers weren't getting arrested. I mean, 10 years ago, we didn't have the use of body cam footage like we had now, even though we did. But in this case, it's a really disturbing case. Before I get into it, shout outs for all of us that are here to witness. This is absolutely positively the Me episodes. All right, so I know you may know that we have the We episodes. Don't get that twisted. This is the Me episodes. It's about me today. It's just me talking, me and a mic and some footage and sound effects. Let the children sing. And live chat is on, so you can reach me live chat. I mean, I'm gonna just go for a quick little 30-minute banger. You know, I can go for 2 hours and just talk my shit. But for those out there that are watching, I appreciate it. Hit like, share, subscribe. Please hit that alert, that notification bell. What that does is when I do things like this, the Me episodes, because I usually pop up with these, you'll get a alert. And you'll get to hear it first. Excuse me, just had to drink a little pep there, because this is I can't even talk, and I shouldn't even be able to talk. No one should be able to have to go through and watch this footage that I'm about to show you. And the reason why I'm pulling this footage up is because honestly, it's the Telegraph, and they usually are very good at just giving you body cam footage, no commentary behind it, and it lets you see from the rootin' to the tootin'. I mean, sometimes they do edits, but that's usually, when, the body cam's on and there's really nothing going on, no conversation, like somebody's just sitting down for, they'll take a chunk of time off to save you time. But if there's any content, the Telegraph usually gets all of it. So when I heard of this shooting the other day, this actually, in my opinion, heinous murder the other day, I went and watched, and yeah, Telegraph was there with it. So back to the show, because I'm going to show you. This is Sonia Massey. She is no longer amongst us on this physical plane, and this is the offender, Sean Grayson, who was a deputy for the sheriff's department out there in Sangamon County. All right. So according to the Sangamon County State's Attorney deputies, deputies entered Massey's home to gather further information and to ensure that the residence was safe. Now, this is because Sonia Massey had actually called the police because she thought there was a prowler outside, and she wanted to ensure her safety and safety of her property, so she called police. So it wasn't like police were being called on her. It wasn't like there was some type of domestic dispute that these police officers were walking in on. It was just Sonia Massey calling the police to say, hey, I hear some rumblings outside my house. Can you please check it out? All right. And I mean, I can see the rest, but I might as well show you. Let me cue this up, man. This is nuts. Hopefully this is the no, that's the YouTube. What I had did was right before I restarted my computer, I absolutely positively telegraph. Let's do that, because this is the AP Plus. That was a good video of showing it. I can't believe. Oh, here we go. All right, so honestly, you guys already see this is what's going on. This police officer showing up at this young woman's house, Sonia Massey, and this is going to end in a police shooting. I'm just letting you guys know beforehand, so if I understand that we've watched so many videos that you don't want to watch anymore. I am about to play that video, full video and audio, for you to hear. That's what I'm gonna do. Before I do that, I'm gonna hit the music and let the children sing. Me episodes right now, IMO 3 times, and this video some may find distressing, some may find, hey, it's a routine. It's all up in how you feel about it. Let me know in the live chat that we have live. It's the live chat that we have live right now, and if I can pull it up, if I can pull it up, you can see. You can even see it. All right, guys. I mean, say play.
Oh, it hurt you. You called us.
Okay.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody outside my house.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right, we don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God.
You got a name? You got an name or something? Take your name real quick. Attach this. See who we spoke to.
I don't know where my ID is.
You got in that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! The off the pot! Fire! Shots fired! Drop the pot! Bring EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, you headshot, bitch. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. You good? Alright. Well, I mean, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face, and it already reached us.
I mean, what are we cheering for? What are we cheering for? I did not mean to hit that button. That is the wrong time to hit that button on the live, but I'm gonna give you a little drum solo because that was crazy, ladies and gentlemen. You just synced it for yourself. You saw it for yourself, courtesy of the Telegraph. Beautifully done. The reason why I played that version is because you do not see the shots fired, but believe you me, if you've seen the video already unedited, there were like 3 shots fired. One of them striking Sonia Massey in the face. If you heard in the earlier conversation between Officer Grayson, ex-officer Grayson, between him and Sean and Sonia Massey, he says, put that pot of water down. Well, no, once she says, I rebuke you. Now, in the Telegraph, it says, I repent you, but it's really, excuse me, the pep got me. It's really rebuke, okay? Which means I rebuke you, reprimand, to express sharp and stern disapproval. That's from the regular internet dictionary. And I believe she was using it in a biblical sense, since she was calling on God. And even in a biblical sense, it's about the same thing. It's a strong expression of disapproval, of reproof, or correction. And like when you, I'll play it again. Let me turn the mute off. I'll mute. But like really, that is what's going on. So, all right. Basically, the state's attorney is saying that deputies entered Massey's home to gather further information about her alleged stalker, and they wanted to ensure the residence was safe. I mean, and they noticed that a pot was noticed on the stove, in which Massey, with police approval, went to remove the pot. So she went to the stove, rushed to the stove to remove the pot. Now, during this time, the other deputy that was there was clearing the house. We're seeing the other deputy's body cam. Now, I'm going to let you know, I looked through cursory search through mainstream media looking for the partner, the body cam footage, the name and identification of the guy's body cam that we're looking at right now, the partner to Sean Grayson, and I haven't been able to find it. Now, I understand there's going to be court paperwork. His name should be in there. Usually they don't redact stuff like that. I will try to figure that out by Thursday for you, because of course, we go live Thursdays, 7:30 p.m., 313-825-5557. I answer voicemails. We do have a live call-in line where you can call in and talk about whatever you want, even if it's on topic, off topic. We take side missions all of the time.
First of all, don't argue.
You know what I mean? We are the kings.
The average human being don't got time to research about no fucking aliens or angels.
Exactly, but from 7:30 to whenever we finish, I got the time for you. So you call in 313-825-5557 or join us in the live chat with the infamous, wonderful Jump Out Squad, the the Jump Out Gang. And what we do is get together.
Know them as the Jump Out Boys.
Yeah, in their city. What we do is they talk gargantuan amounts of shit, and sometimes they are so wise and poignant, and sometimes they are just fools up in there, and I mean that in a good way. Yo, killing me with this. But check us out Thursday nights lives. That's when we go in. Those are the most fun. But right now, me episodes I popped up for you, but really I'm popping up for Sonia Massey and what is, oh man, I mean, I know some people be like, I'm tired of seeing this, I don't want to see this. I am not one of those people. I want to see each and every one. I want to hear all of the audio. I want to hear all the shots fired. I don't want anybody to, and I'm not just talking about black people, because one of the worst ones that I've seen was the man when he was in a hotel room, and it looked like the SWAT team was telling him get on his knees and he better not move or he's going to shoot him, and then ultimately he shot him. Like, that is one of the worst things I've seen ever in my life on this planet. And and it was a white guy. So it's not like a black or white thing. I know we get into race, and we talk about race on Talking Shit, getting clicks. You know what I mean? That's what we do. Let the shows thing. You can say whatever you can say whatever you want, but we'll challenge it or we'll leave it up there. Whatever, however we're feeling. But with this, oh man. Now, all right. Here it is. Obviously, it's a shocking incident because this is the title of my show right now as we're talking. As we're talking, title of my show is, listen, shocking incident. Excuse me, I can't read. I can't talk. I can't do anything today. All right, shocking incident. Deputy shoots woman in face over pot on stove. Am I lying about that? No, I'm not. Now, I'm asking, was it justified? Now, I know a lot of you are like, duh. You idiot.
Y'all don't gotta clap at everything.
You idiot. Of course. This was not justified. Of course, this is cold-blooded murder. Of course. That's what you're saying. And I'm not disagreeing with you. You hear? I'm talking over here with a certain slant here. I mean, but at the end, what is said is, oh, I can't do this. Why is this happening to me? All right, but at the end, what the police officer does is he tries to make a reasoning for shooting him, shooting Sonia Massey, and then the reasoning is, yo, I don't want to get smacked with no hot pot of boiling water. Is that something we understand? And hey, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're watching this and you're like, oh my God, this is cold-blooded murder, or yo, this is this is just crazy. No matter how since you have in your mind about this video that we're watching, we all know, most of us all know, I'm not taking anything for granted right now, but most of us all know that we have seen things more heinous captured on body cam, and a police officer was that person was found not guilty. So if you got an issue with me asking, was it justified? I might be asking it for you to say no and give reasons. And maybe we'll send these reasons on over to the prosecutor, because this man is going to lawyer up. Right? Hold on. Fatally shot. Sonia Massey, 36 years old. Insane. So basically, this is just 2 minutes in a 36-minute video that was released of both Sangamon County Sheriff deputies. And, this took place on July 6th, and Massey had called 911 to report a possible prowler at her home in Springfield. And this is what we get. So I'm waiting for more body cam footage. But yeah, it seemed as soon as she said, "I rebuke you," he turned up. And if you're reading it, like, it's kind of dramatic in printed news, but everything does happen so fast, but not fast enough where an officer wouldn't be able to make a better decision like that. I think what could have happened is he points over to her, and she does scoot over there. She does look like she's acting a little erratic. She looks nervous, and who would not be nervous with two police officers in their house? And it looks like, you know, they're in her house and she's peeking around. And this is unfortunate. Now, I'm going to be a fucking jerk right now to you guys. I'm about to switch up. I'm going to be a jerk. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. But I'm going to do this because this is a thought that crossed my mind whilst, you know, I was just pondering. And I was just pondering. And I like to see things from, all right, maybe I don't see it of everything from a 360 degrees, but I see it from more than 1 degree, east, west, north, and south. And one of the things that did occur to me is that, you know, in a time where we are having personally in the black community, and I would say this is worldwide because my Instagram algorithm is international, and the same type of videos that we make here in America and TikTok and Instagram Reels and all those shorts and stuff like that, when we bash each other's sex, they do it in India, they do it over in the Middle East, they do it over in Russia, they do it everywhere. People are bashing people. So, like, that's something that I've always noticed. That's why I usually tend to stay out of these men and women fights. But I will just say this. Women need men. And black women specifically need men, and this is one of the cases. Now you might say that, hey, police came, they would have shot both of them. They would have shot both of them up, and that is very good point. Even though I gave myself that point because I like to think about it. But another thing is, if there's a prowler, then usually the guy can go in and check it out for stuff like that. So I think that would have been a good look for her. So I hope we don't go on Sonya Massey's page and she's a strong, independent woman, because the Red Pill Gang is going to have a field day with that. I just had to throw that out there because this is the me episodes. This is me in my mind. This is me in my mind and my words. And it's talking shit, getting clicks. I'm moved 3 times. Disagree? Holla at me in the comments. Sonya Massey needed a man. She needed a man. And it is very crass of me to say that because this is her mother. This is her mother and her family. And these people are really, really hurting because they lost someone that they loved. They lost a loved one. They lost a sister, a daughter, a niece, an aunt, a future aunt. They lost so much. And this lady called the police looking for help, and she was met with 3 bullets shot at her, 1 striking at her in the face fatally. Don't think you're off the hook, Sean Grayson, because that was trash. You could have handled that so many ways. And I would also like to note that really, ultimately, when I watch these body cam videos, what I like to watch is the shooting officer's body cam, because it gives us a better vision of what he saw. It doesn't give us the exact, range of optics that he would see out of his own eyes a little higher in the sky, because, the body cam usually just sits like in the dead center of the chest, or, off to one of the pockets. But it would have gave us a better vision of what Sean Grayson might have seen in that situation. And he did not have that body camera on. He didn't have that body camera on at all. And honestly, I think Sonya Massey might have come off as a little mentally disturbed or erratic or unhinged, if you want to use those words. But what also occurred to me is that, well, damn, she was dealing with Sean Grayson from the tip. He was the one that she's met on the door, as you can see in this picture right here on this thumbnail. He is having an interaction. They're both having an interaction, not body cam guy. Sean Grayson looks like to be the lead on this. And they're having that interaction. So when she's talking and she's praying to God, I'm thinking this woman might have been special. And I mean in something, she could see something that maybe we didn't see. And maybe she wasn't, maybe to us she's erratic, but to her, she's absolutely looking at somebody that she needs to call upon the grace and power and strength of the Lord when she's talking to him about a prowler. And then when she says, I rebuke you, oh my God, his reaction, demonic. If you want to go there, if you're looking at it from a spiritual perspective, perhaps Sonia Massey saw something in Sean Grayson that we just cannot see on a body cam, that we can't see with our own eyes. Maybe she saw something there, and maybe they recognize each other, and that's why he would do something as heinous and just selfish and cruel as to shoot that lady in her face. He said, I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face.
Bleached blonde.
I didn't mean to hit that button. I got this, but I'm not hitting that button. He said it. He said, I will shoot you in your fucking face, and then moments later, not a minute, like mere seconds later, shot her in her face. You gonna let me, I would throw water on me? She did not look like she was gonna throw water on you. Now, if you had a body cam, if you had your body cam on, and maybe she made a face like a little gritted at you, and kind of like flinched like she would throw that water on you, or made a movement like I'll throw this water on you and said I rebuke you, like I'll throw this water on you and rebuke you, cleanse you with this holy hot ass boiling water. And she did that, and you had your body cam on, and then we saw that, then you putting one in her face, it goes off a little bit better for everybody, I would think. I would be like, damn, like, really, you're not going to out-green me without the grits? Well, shit, maybe there was grits in that water. I don't know what was in that water, but it was like some boiling liquid. So I get it, it's hot, and yes, it could be a weapon, but you know what? You also afforded her the opportunity to have access to something that you would consider a weapon, right? You let her, she got up, walked past you and your partner to that stove with the boiling water on there. And it doesn't become a weapon until she says, I rebuke you. And then we don't have body cam footage of her doing anything menacing with that water. The only thing I see is her holding that water up, like trying to shield. It looks to me. Maybe if somebody watched this 100, I haven't watched this 100 times. I've watched this video probably like 12 times. You know what I mean? Chill out, James. I'm gonna get you a treat. But I've watched this 12 times, and it looks like she's guarding her head. It looks like she's absolutely positively guarding her head with that pot. And who dropped that pot? Dropped a pot of water? Like, you want her to drop a pot of water, of boiling water, of heated liquid. You just want her to drop that? You let her get around you. Your partner let her walk around her, as she should, because she's in her own effing house. And the only thing you're really doing is asking for ID. Really, honestly, goes to everybody. Do not let police. If you're having a crawler out and he's supposed to be outside your house, then there's no reason for the police to have to come inside your house. The police officer should have just handled it this way outside the house. Like, look, ma'am, we checked outside your house. We didn't see anything. If you don't feel safe, hey, this is our beat. This is our neighborhood. We'll make sure that we patrol by every now and then. And you know what would be cool? It's kind of dark out here. I mean, there's a Home Depot or Lowe's up the street. You probably want to get some better lighting out here. Is this your house? Or you might want to talk to your landlord or whatever the hell. But you probably want a little better lighting outside in your back and side areas, just for security purpose, ma'am. Give her a little protection, a little service, protect and serve. It's amazing to me how and this isn't the first time this has happened. This is not the first time. This is not going to be the last time either, right? My guys, right? Not going to be the last time. This is Sonia Massey, murdered by Sean Grayson. No Sean Grayson body cam footage of the shooting. He doesn't activate his body cam until after he's shooting. And his only explanation is, hey, I'm not going to let her throw hot water on me. But you let her get up and walk around you to that hot water. You let her get around your partner. If you thought it was going to be a fire and she was a safety risk, you could have just said, hey, ma'am, you got something on the stove. Are you cooking something? Yeah, you're cooking. What are you cooking? Can you turn that off? We're going to be a minute. Or, but she was acting a little erratic. It does. She looks like she had a little mental to me. Just me personally looking like she looks erratic. Maybe she had a stalker, an ex-boyfriend or something that she had just broken up with. I don't know that whole story. Maybe we find out more in the 36-minute body cam footage. Maybe we find out a little bit more conversation between the two officers after the shooting. Right now, they're really showing this 2-minute footage in main media. So there's still a lot more stuff to find out. But then also, I think this is an issue that we've been trying to solve before. And I think and I'm going to give it up. I'm going to say the left always jacks up names. Oh my God, bro. They be jacking up titles to things like defund police. And because it wasn't about taking police off the street. They should have called it Police Plus. I would have gave you guys the Police Plus program. You were going to have our police because the police are very important. Let's not get it twisted. Police are important. All right? They need to do a better job. They need to do in this case, they need to do a better job. And I'm going to tell you why, because I know he's a bad apple, but I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you why in a minute. Let me hit the megaphone so I'll remember. But we call it the Police Plus program, right? Because And I'm not trying to defend this guy. I'm just trying to defend other police officers that have to deal with mental health cases. And they don't. They might want to shoot the mental health patient, and I'm just being facetious right here. But they don't. They just do their job, and they try to find some help or whatever, and get them, take them in, try to get them some help that way. But the police officer's job shouldn't be that. They shouldn't be dealing with mental health cases. And I think that was part of the things that they were talking about when they talked about defund the police. Terrible title. Should be Police Plus. We don't defund the police. We want to enhance them. And you know how you enhance them? By saying, hey, every precinct, depending on population and, like everybody in this area, we need to have a couple either trained officers or we need to have a couple trained officers overseen by a professional mental health and drug expert. You know what I mean? This is what we need. Police Plus. That way, hey, we have our armed security here with our guns and our tasers. And guess what? We got somebody here that can, I see what's going on with her. She's a little anxious here. Or, this lady's having a schizophrenic episode. And you know what? I have the skills to talk her through this and talk her out of this. Like, how hard would that be just to invest, just to try that? We could save a lot of lives and create jobs. Police Plus. Figure it out. Smaller towns, you probably got a guy. They're going to have to travel a couple miles, but we're going to get there. We'll figure this out. Can y'all close my door? It's hot. They opened my door. Hold on for a second, guys. Let me hit you with a little song so I can close my door, and I'll get back to you. Weirdos. All right. So, but that's what I'm saying. Police Plus. Because if this lady, if Sonia was having some type of mental episode, and there's no way where a normal police officer should be dispatched to that house. You know, you can be like, oh, this lady has called before. She seemed erratic. Hey, she looks crazy. Let's call the mental health squad out here for backup. Get her some help, some treatment. And guess what? We don't have to worry about spending $25 million. Her dad was making a speech, and it's gone worldwide, and they've interlaced it with this actual this 2-minute footage of Sonia Massey being gunned down in her own home by somebody that should have been trying to help her. That she requested to help her. She asked for help. That's so frustrating. You need something, ask for it. Oh, you should have just asked. Only thing you needed to do was ask. She called 911 and asked for help and was gunned down for it. Police Plus, guys.
There is no strategy. There is no thought. And the brand is just
talking
him.
Shit, getting clicks.
He
Mo
lives
3
in this
times.
world where there's just him.
We're not done yet. But we're about to get out of here because, like, when I think about things like this that go on, it just reminds me. It reminds me that we are in an election year. You know? We're in an election year, and in this election year, there's people that I know that are going to vote for this guy who would love for the police to be immune to this. I would be remiss if I did not discuss that in these days and times. That you're going to want to vote for a guy that rocks red hats and bones porn stars. You want to vote for a guy that would say, hey, Sean Grayson, that's part of a job. He should be immune. Oh, but he never said that. He never said that. No, he never said that. He didn't say that. Why would he say that? Why? Who would say that? They should have immunity. No, this guy wants to be immune. He wants immunity. He wants immunity. Right? You want to hear the words? Or there he is. That's what I'm talking about. Let's check it. Oh, I played myself. But not too much. I mean,
Our cities, we're going to bring them back like they used to be, and we're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution.
oh, yay. We're going to give them immunity from prosecution. There was a little reverb in there. There's a little reverb in there. I'm going to run that back for you. Just so you know that I know what the hell's going on.
So they're not prosecuted, they're doing their job.
Right?
Build our cities, we're going to bring them back like they used to be, and we're going to make them safe places again. We're going to give our police their power back, and we're going to give them immunity from prosecution. So they're not prosecuted, they're doing their job. We'll take over the hard-run capital of our country, Washington, D.C., and clean up, renovate, and rebuild our capital city so that...
Yep.
There's one pet I like to pet, and every evening we get set. I stroke it every chance I get. It's my girl's pussy.
Groovy.
Yep. Oh, but you know what? He's with us because he pardoned Lil Wayne and Kodak Black. I knew it wasn't up, but I still ate it because I'm a gremlin. Yeah, you guys are gremlins, man. Like, he is not it, and you want to eat him. You know that's not no real person. That ain't no real one. That ain't no real one. That isn't a real one. But hey, it's just me. Oh, yo, by the way, oh my God, you guys got a treat. If you're in here watching me, after you're done this, because I'm about to get off right now, but what I am going to do, because I always miss it. I always miss him. I'm going to get to see the POE cast. That's right. The POE cast. Built from scratch. Check his Page out. Check his Page. Check his Page. And when I say Page, I mean page. When I say Page, I mean page. Check it out. Boom. He's here. He's here on that Facebook. He goes live, and I think he's going live today. Oh, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30. It's 6:08 p.m. Buckle up. He's coming through. I'm going to throw this up in the chat. If I whilst. I'm going to throw this up in the chat.
Hey,
Let the
simmer
children
down, simmer down. Warning. This show contains
one-man
strong
popping shot.
language
Yeah, I
which
mean,
may
I
be
gotta find windows. I
unshootable
got like
for
4
children,
screens, so, honestly.
unusual
It's not a
humor
brag.
which may be
It's a burden.
unshootable for adults,
It is not
and
a brag.
unusual
It is
things
definitely a burden.
which may be unshootable for everyone else. Please use discretion. All right, on to the show.
All right, so check that out. Hit that link. Go to
Hey,
that page.
simmer
You're gonna see the
down,
little
simmer
live icon,
down.
and then
Warning,
you're on your own.
this show
Just hit it.
contains
Hit that
strong
live icon,
language
and
which
that's
may
on
be
you.
unshootable
That
for
is on
children,
you. But if you
unusual
if you
humor which may be
tell 'em
unshootable
Mo
for
3 times sent
adults, and unusual things which may be unshootable for everyone
I don't
else.
even know because I meant to hit this. So that's a lot listening. I tried to fix that flush, so hopefully the flush isn't there. But like I said again, I'm Mo 3 times, talking shit, getting clicks, me episodes. Go check out Reckless World. It's $2 Tuesday. And then like Thursday, Tormenta's on. That's like a ladies' night type of thing. You know what I mean? But Tuesday, $2 Tuesday, called Hard Facts, the POE cast live, 6:30 p.m. Go check out, bro. All right? Talking shit, getting clicks. I'm Mo 3 times, and I'll see you later. One more time. Let the children sing. Rest in peace, Sonia Massey.
When you tell the truth, you have to deal with the repercussions of the truth.